Hey guys, Corey and Dave here, Zap Comics, Zap Talk. Dave, this week is like it's been quiet for a while with the leaks. This is a
This
doozy.
is a monumental
Yeah,
comic week for you guys.
yeah. It's be prepared to spend a lot of money, regardless of where you go, because there's a lot of books coming out.
It's quite a few books.
Yeah. Aside from the bombshells, which we've been talking about every single week, this is the final week of bombshells, but we can't get into the bombshells because they get bumped
For a couple big books.
Yeah, a couple big books. Finally, they've been pushing this forever. Superman 32 comes out. I know everybody's like, "Ah, Superman, who cares?" But
I can agree to that.
I know Superman's one of those guys. You either love him or hate him, and it feels to me like Dave's phone's ringing or making a noise there. What was that?
It was an alarm.
Oh, an alarm.
Yeah, it was
Was it
to
a-
remind me. It's perfect.
So, anyways, again, Superman seems like everybody hates him, but I don't think everybody hates him. It just seems like that. Jeff Johns, who everything he works on sells. I mean, he made Aquaman a top seller. Of course,
Works. Look at what he's done for Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, it was for almost 10 years now, it's been a major, major seller.
Then Ryan Reynolds had to derail that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. But Superman comes out, he's taking over the reins of that, and they brought over John Romita Jr. Of course, everybody knows who he is from his work with Kick-Ass. His dad was Spider-Man. He did Spider-Man, been with Marvel forever. This is the first time he's ever worked for DC. So it's a big, big deal to put him together, an all-star crew.
The Spider-Man lineage.
I think they kind of,
Cool.
it's like a soft reboot of Superman. Because if you
I
read
think
what they're
it's-
doing,
Yeah.
Perry White's going to give Clark an opportunity to come back to the Daily Planet.
So he'll be working for newspapers again.
And I think there's a new guy in this.
Ulysses.
Ulysses, the Man of Tomorrow, I guess it's called.
He's from Krypton as well.
I don't know if he's from Krypton. I think he has the same background. Like he's from a dying planet, and he was like the last survivor. I don't think he's from Krypton. I think
So
he has
then
he has a simple, similar like origin.
I mean, like a Craigslist ad, realized they had a lot in common, decided to go hang out.
Okay. This is going to be the big book. It should be a number one, but they don't want to renumber the book. So it's kind of like a jumping on point, kind of like when they did with Green Arrow with number 17 when Lemire took over. Whole different look to it, but they don't want to restart it. So I definitely would check it out. If you don't like Superman, you know how many Aquaman haters
Which we don't.
picked up Aquaman because of Johns,
I don't like
and
Aquaman.
they still read it now and
It's a
after
great book.
Johns is gone. So I love Aquaman before and after this. So check it out. Superman 32. Outcast, the new Image book by.
Andre 3000 and that other guy.
She was so annoying. Oh my god. Robert Kirkman's new horror book.
Kirkman is back.
Yes.
It's no longer, he's...
If you come in the shop, you'll
Superman.
see there's like a poster that's literally like the 8 feet by 10 feet on the front window. It's
Yeah,
an Outcast
something
poster,
nice.
which is really cool.
That's a fake poster.
$3, 48 pages.
Wow.
That's pretty good because Marvel books are going up to like $5 later in the year, and they get like 18 pages.
Well, the Kirkman's pretty good at that, because if you think about not the last Walking Dead's, the one before that, that was a big issue,
Yeah.
$2.99.
So
And it's Walking Dead. They could have charged whatever they wanted for it.
check it
They'll
out.
buy it. They know it. They know people will buy it. It's Walking Dead's.
Outcast finally comes. Pretty cool. Only one cover, which I was a little disappointed. I was hoping for multiple covers, but he doesn't need multiple covers to sell books.
It's Kirkman.
Savage Hulk, number 1, comes out. Hulk is one of those characters that should always have more than one title. For some
Mhm.
reason, he never does. I don't know why.
And they've just kind of been like starting and ending titles for him constantly.
This
Feels
is
the
like
past couple years.
A side book. It's written, drawn, everything by Alan Davis, who most people know from his days with Excalibur in the 80s and 90s. Among other things. He's a British guy. He did a lot of stuff. He was big in the 80s. And I like him. It's very unique, smooth look. It's kind of like John Burns-ish, I guess you can compare it to. But
It's a Hulk book that we have so many different things with the Hulk right now. I feel like we're pushing the Red Hulk. Like, people read more Red Hulk Thunderbolts than the regular one. So this is important.
yeah, he's fighting the X-Men, I think.
So it's good. Looks like the old school X-Men.
And it's good. I think Leader and Abomination in it as well. So
If you like
definitely
Hulk,
check it out.
that's
It's gonna be a fun read. It's
Buy it.
I wouldn't take it super seriously, but if you just enjoy the characters, just read it. That's what
He just smashes stuff.
that's what we're supposed to do.
Just let him smash stuff, guys. It's a problem.
For all the fanboys, this is going to be a big one.
Oh, this is awesome.
So even though I'm not a big fan of the character, this is awesome because
I'm not a
of
big
what
fan
it
of the
is.
character either. I'm a huge fan of the cartoon,
Yes, the Batman anime series, of course, which everybody knows and loves.
especially good old Donald
That's right.
of Zap Comics.
It introduces, obviously, Harley Quinn came from this, and Bruce Timm, who, if you don't know who Bruce Timm is, just stop watching this right now.
Or we can tell you,
Yeah,
and then you can continue.
he's the mastermind behind all the Batman animated stuff.
And that's his art. That's his art style.
It's art style. So they're doing a Harley Quinn black and white Batman statue and sculpted in the likeness by Bruce Timm's Harley Quinn. So very,
That's
very
awesome.
cool. I think there's only like 5,100 of these being made or something like that.
That's not a lot for a character like this.
Cool pose. She's got the gun up in the air, blowing the smoke. Very, very cool. It's going to sell. I mean, Harley Quinn sells no matter what, but this is like...
These black and white statues go fast.
But this is...
This
the
one
likeness
is,
of this is awesome.
this one is going to go
Definitely check it out.
Harley Quinn and the Bruce Timm. It's going to be a figure set DC Direct's doing.
Yep.
They didn't announce any Harley Quinn yet. So.
Yeah, later on in this year, I'm not sure you guys saw, they're doing a Batman animated series, but what are they, 6 inches?
I think so.
They are going to be kind of like the designer figures that just came out, the cooler ones, but they're doing like animated style, like Catwoman
great.
and Mr. Freeze and stuff like that. This is going to be the biggest series of the year as far as this is going to blow away Marvel Legends, everything like that, because so many fans of this show remember this show, and they're all in their mid-20s now, early 30s, and they're going to buy these up because they're awesome.
This is the first thing they're doing for that. So this is kind of the opening the gates to that
So definitely check it
animated
out.
series franchise that we've so missed.
This week is so big. The biggest books actually got bumped. I know we mentioned the bombshells earlier, but Batman comes out, Batman 32, which, I mean, that never gets bumped.
Saga never gets bumped.
Saga 20.
People love Saga.
And also Amazing Spider-Man number 3, which people are getting a little bit antsy on this one here because Superior came out 3 times a month. They loved it. Amazing comes out. I mean, I know they're doing that, learn to crawl, but people are like, come on, just put out the regular issue. So people get a little impatient with this Marvel thing where they haven't put them out yet.
I think those in between ones are. I think they're almost through that.
I know, but like
close, but-
they really should be on Amazing 4 or 5 should be out already. You know?
Hold your horses. That's what I have to say. If you have horses, start holding them.
Again, if you go to zapcomics.com, go to new releases, you'll see there's a lot of stuff that we normally would talk about got bumped. But I would definitely check out Superman, even if you don't like the character. I would check it out.
Take a peek in that art. It's Romita. It's good art.
It's cool. Cover's great too. So, again, you can find us here at Zap Comics. Everywhere else,
Twitters, Instagrams, Facebooks,
in person.
in person.
He may or may not
Jail.
be wearing his thing shirt. Jail. With that beard, you should be going to jail. You look like a criminal. I wouldn't trust
That's
you with anything.
rude.
You smacked me out of nowhere earlier because your stupid alarm went off.
I had to say.
Save
I
the
don't want to
moment.
start the video over.
Good point. So, see you guys. Be good.
You should get at least one good slap.
Why?
Because that was out of nowhere and I got you really good.
It was awesome.
So
I
good.
don't want to hit you. Want to do it for real?
Mhm.
Can I punch you inside?
Do you want to punch me?
Sometimes.
Okay.
No, I'll do it. Spontaneous, just another time. Okay. I'm not doing it.
The anticipation is what gets you.